Okay, let's see if this is working before we pop the game up. Okay, let's see if this is working. Alright, good. This is all working. At least that part of everything is working, and the video is up and going. Whoops, didn't mean to put that up yet. Just a moment, please. We want this up. With this, there's the game, it's going, it's live. Just gotta keep an eye on that. Can I make this smaller? Can I? Come on, let me make it smaller. No, it's not gonna let me, is it? No, maybe this way. This way. That's as much as that's gonna let me go that way. Okay. Okay. Something. Better than nothing. Okay, and that's a little smaller. It makes it more likely that I'll see if this stops. Alright. Let's try to remember that configuration I have right there. Now let's put the game up. Alright. Is anyone watching? No. Okay. Yeah, I said last time I was, my last stream, I said I was going to start a new Skyrim playthrough, do 3, 4, 5 times, whatever, you know, and then switch over to the Fallout 3 playthrough again, and just switch back and forth as often as anybody wants. But with this, I have, well, I have a dark elf that I got to the gate of Helgen, and this is where I want to start. But I also not back. But I also have a high elf who is at the same place. Other than I think once, and it was for a very specific it wasn't a playthrough, it was more of a challenge. I played a high elf, but only once. So, but yeah, they start with some magic. Yes, they do. So that's the first possibility I thought of. I like the idea of that. That's the playthrough I have going on, that I have going online, that is paused. That's one I'm just doing for me, and yeah, I wouldn't even want to try to explain that where I am and that. I'm too far along. And this is this is a Nord, and I'm still at level 1, but I have moved on to as you can see, Whiterun. So, but I don't want to use him because I think I did a little bit of crafting with him, and that's where this is going to be a special playthrough. I find that I level up very fast when I do crafting because, well, you know, you can just sit there and rinse and repeat. Boom, 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 and 10 minutes later you've gotten up 2 levels, and yes, your crafting is better and you're able to make better stuff, but really, I was doing it more to level up. So I don't want to lose the bonus I get from crafting. So I have a mod that will allow me to pay blacksmiths and wizards to either make stuff at the forge for me or to enchant items. So I won't be doing any crafting, and that will include the alchemy. I will not be doing alchemy either. I will be doing no crafting of that sort, except this is the exception. Disenchanting. There are some disenchantments that if I don't do, and I don't know what they are, but if I don't do those particular disenchantments, then I can't go and get a uh, what do you ever call them? Disenchanting person. No. Oh, arcane enchanter is what the thing is called. But what are the people that do the disenchanting and the enchanting calls? Enchanters, wizards, I guess, sorcerers, mages. Yes, that's what they're called here, mages. So I get mages. I can get mages to do that, but I have to pay them. And I have to know there are some enchantments that they may not know that if I want, I have to know. So I don't know what they are because I didn't bother to look at the list because I didn't want to know. I want to figure that out as I go. So I will not be doing any enchanting except for disenchanting. And that is so that I can use those later. I don't want to lose the ability to use the bonuses of enchanting. I just don't want to be using enchanting to level myself up or to make things more expensive. That's the other reason I use enchanting. You collect even an iron dagger, say, which is worth I think 18. You enchant it, now it's worth 144. So you get, especially if you're using a common soul gem, you get it up to 144, and let's face it, that's a whole lot more. And it's it's a good way to make a lot of extra money easily, and also that puts your chat up, your chat, your conversation, your whatever they call it in here, I forget. That's easy to get that up. So no crafting except for disenchanting. And health potions only. I am allowed to make enough health potions to... Did this end? Oh, please say no. Please, please, please stop doing that. Are you still going? You're still going. Are you still going here? This is the question. Please, please stop doing... Ah, I just... really, really, really stupid system they have now. I don't understand why they tried to fix something that wasn't broken. Drives me nuts. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, no crafting of any type except for simple health potions, and that's just enough health potions for the particular time that I need it. Like if I'm down to 3 health potions, I can craft 12.5 health potions, no problem. But that's it, health potions only. Not stamina potions, not magic potions. Those I either have to buy or find. Health potions, sometimes you don't find them as much as you may like, so I can craft those, although I probably won't unless I absolutely have to. And that's one of the reasons I was thinking about the Dark Elf. I had originally thought about the Dunmer, but the Dunmer have had it bad for a couple hundred years now, really, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty, whereas high elves, even ones who are quote unquote good, meaning they're not part of the Aldmeri Dominion or the bureaucracy of the Aldmeri Dominion. Even those they wouldn't want to get their hands dirty unless they absolutely had to. So that's another thing. And I mean, I know that enchanting is not really getting your hands dirty, but let's just give it a pass. That way I won't be using it to level myself up, and that will slow my level ups, and that's the whole purpose of that, which means I'll have a longer playthrough until I'm ready to go after the big dogs, which means I'll be able to explore more places and see more things, because I'll tell you what, I don't think I've explored I might have explored 70%, but still, I mean, I've got, I don't know, a couple thousand hours in on this game, and I've explored 70%. Really? Wow. That's just sad. So a couple thousand hours and you would have explored you. But I get so focused on doing something like, and so I end up leveling up even though I don't really have to, and I get up there. So I don't know, high elf or a Dunmer. Is anyone watching yet? No, I was hoping someone would watch while I went on a little sidetrack about that so that I could ask. I am very tempted to try the high elf. High elf will be pretty much my usual type of playthrough. Of course, so will a Dunmer. But the high elf will be a little more concentrated on magic. Okay. Oh yes, and the other stipulation, training. I have unlimited training. I can train in destruction all the way through to 100, more than 100, I think, but to 100 anyway. And I've got it so it doesn't matter what the cap is on the mages at Winterhold. They can teach me to 100. And I've also got it so that it's a lot cheaper than it is. The mod I've got, I think, makes it a tenth cheaper after level 50. So nothing passes 1,000 gold for training, which is why I think you have to stop at 100. But I'm not positive about that. So buying training is possible, and it's not going to break the bank every time you want to train one level when you get up to a higher level, especially since I've got it so that my ability to make money has been curbed somewhat. Not totally, but somewhat. So I can only, per week of game time, I can only train 10. So a week in game time has to pass. I can train 10 in anything. So if I want to train 2 in alchemy, well, why would I train in 2 in alchemy? But okay, let's say 2 in alchemy, 5 in destruction, and 3 in alteration. I can do that. That's 10. Or I can just train 10 in alteration, or 5 and 5, or whatever I decide to do. And I will not be sitting around waiting for the week, to end. Now, when I do ask for people to do my equipment, so for example, if I later on in the game I want a Stalrim armor, and I have to go to Solstheim, Baldur, I think, to get that, then I'd go there and I'd just sit in the village and I'd wait for the day and a half would take him, or the day would take him to finish, get it, and then just leave. But for the most part, I won't be doing that. I'll order what I want to order and then go about my business until I get a notice, or until I figure it's been 24 hours. 24 hours is usually all you need to wait for smithing, but for it'll be a lot less. It'll be about 3 hours or 4 hours for the not alchemy, enchanting. So there you are. So that's about. Is there any other restrictions I put on myself in order to slow my level up, or to slow my ability to get so much gold that it's ridiculous that I'm carrying around 50,000 gold and I'm at level 22. 20,000 gold will be ridiculous too, but not as ridiculous, let's face it. But yeah, so stuff like that, and to slow down my level ups too, so that I don't level up quite so easily and quickly. Anyone watching yet? No. Well, I think I'm going to go with the high elf for now, and when and if someone comes in to watch, I'll see what they think. Yes, indeed. So, here we go.
This looks like the way out.
Yes, it does.
To wonder if we'd ever make it.
Were you? Well, that's not very good of you. I was pretty sure we'd make it. I wasn't wondering. Now that in the Dunmer one, he's already gone outside. I don't know what we'll see, but this is right from the get-go. So you get to see Alduin fly away after he's destroyed the
Looks
town.
like he's gone for good this time.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Yeah, so is
Closest
that...
town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Is that
It's
Bleak
probably
Falls
best
Barrel?
if
No, I
we
don't have
split
to
up.
worry about collecting
Good
any
luck.
ingredients.
I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Thank you. Other than wheat and... now, I am going to be cooking those. I am going to... once I get into towns and stuff, I'll collect tomatoes and potatoes and raw beef. I'll buy raw beef.
Listen, you should go to
I might,
Solitude and join up with
you
the
know,
Imperial Legion.
and
could really
some
use someone
venison.
like you.
So for
If the
venison
rebels have
stew, which
themselves a
has
dragon,
pretty good stuff.
Colonel Tullius is the only one who can
I'm gonna
stop
make a
them.
lot of stew, so I'll get some horker meat now and then for horker stew, and I think I need lavender for the horker stew.
Die.
Just go take care of them, will you? Ah, you're gonna have pathing problems. For crying out loud. Why? Still hasn't killed that stupid freaking bandit. Kill it faster next time. No, don't want that. I'll take the torch.
Come on. I feel better once we're under cover in Riverwood.
Fine.
We'd better keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now.
No time.
See that ruin up there?
So that is
Bleak
Bleak Falls
Falls
Barrel
Barrow.
that I was looking
When I
at
was a
from up
boy,
there.
That
It's
place
gotta be
always
it.
used
Yep.
to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Whatever, dude. Big strong man's all afraid of a little bit of Draugr. Did I loot that other body?
These are the Guardian Stones.
Yes, they
Three of
are.
the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Now I'm going to be wanting to get one handed up, so let's go with that for now. The magic we can get up as we go.
Warrior, good.
Yeah, I
knew you
want
should
my
have been
one
on that
handed
call
up.
The minute I laid eyes on you.
That's nice of you to say. Did I loot that other body, everyone? Oh, I must have. I must have. I'm going to trust myself that I did. Probably a mistake. But I must have. I mean, I was standing right over her for crying. Her, yeah, I even remember it was a her. I must have looted the body. Hello, Dan. How you doing,
As far
bud?
as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, all right?
Yeah, yeah. Come along. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, this guy right at the beginning of this walk says we should separate, but everybody misunderstands what he means the first time you play. He means you should separate after you get to the
I'm
next
glad you decided
village.
to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Yeah, see. The whoever wrote it made it seem like he meant right now, but that's not what he meant. He meant after we get to the village, because he wants me to go join the Empire. Really? Wow, you're slow. Never mind then. I'll slow down and walk, you jerk. You're too slow.
Things look quiet enough here.
Of course,
Come
I'm
on,
kind of
there's
tall.
my uncle.
I've made my for a change. I've actually got the tall character. I usually make my character a little shorter than average, but I made my character tall for this. I do that by going into the in here. I have a mod player size adjuster. So right now the default is 1.03. I'm 1.06. I usually set it at 0.59 or 0.58, 0.99 or 0.98. So I'm usually, but this is a high elf. And high elves are tall, proud people.
Bones,
So
what happened to you, boy?
I'm a tall, proud person.
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact.
We'll start with the
Come on,
warrior
I'll
class,
explain
yeah.
everything, but we need to go inside.
Warrior and
Okay, come inside then.
destruction
Sigrid will
magic
get
to
you
start.
something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on
Speak,
like this,
elf.
Elf will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see.
You
It
should
was a
learn to
dragon.
respect your mother.
Don't make me believe me.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Oh, gee, thank you very much for letting me know that. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't get
Until
involved with
next
that
time.
foolishness. This time I'm going to, but I'll do it on the other side. They said to come in here. They should be sitting now.
Sigrid,
Hi, elf.
we have company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Just a moment, please. Do. Okay, that's... Oh, what's going on? Okay. What if I just do this? Is that going to be better? No. Wow, it's at 100% and it's not moving much at all on my meter. It's... Wow, you're right. That is going to be hard to hear. Okay, that's... Oh, what's going on? Okay. What if I just do this? Is that going to be better? No. Okay, can you hear me better now, Dad? Because I think maybe it was just that I had the mic turned a little bit away from my mouth because, well, I do have a voice that carries. The NPCs are faint. Oh, okay, that's in game. That I can fix too. System and into controls, I think. No, settings. And audio. Footsteps, NPC footsteps effects. Voices is high as it goes. Ambient. Music menus, thunder, rain, horse steps. That might come under effects as well. You never know. Let's put the effects up just a bit. But the voice is up as high as I can go, and I'll put up the master volume some. There, that should make it much easier to hear. If you need it up higher, let me know. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. So we're back. We're back in Elver and Sigrid's house here. Yeah. I know. I know. Sit down. Sit down. I got it. I got it. Sorry. I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna take that mainly because they're in my way. I'm gonna take your potato too. Hi.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. Do you have any supplies I could take?
Take what you need.
Thank you. I will take the ale. I am not crafting this time. No alchemy, no forging no smithing, and no enchanting. I will disenchant items, and I explained why earlier. Mainly because in order to get some disenchants, I'm going to have to. So I'm just going to enchant items as I go that I know I'll have the enchants to get it. But the only I will disenchant things, and I will make simple potions, healing potions only. Only healing potions, and only if I absolutely have to. But I am going to be doing cooking. The reason I'm not doing the crafting is because I don't want to level up too quickly.
Something you could do for me. For all of us
And
here.
so that will definitely curtail the leveling up.
Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Alright, good enough. I already did that. I can take some more stuff around the house if I want to. How do I get to Whiterun? Yeah, you can ask
Cross
that.
the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Alrighty then. Okay, and what can you tell me about? I don't care, and I don't care what he thinks about the war in the least.
Well,
I am a high elf.
You two make yourselves at home.
The war doesn't mean much to me right now. It may later, but right now I don't care. Don't steal the bow. Unfortunate, but alright. I will take that and that and that and the potatoes. I'm gonna be making myself some vegetable stew and some beef stew and some venison stew. And now you can take this money if you want to. I will not. I am not a beggar. I am not a thief. It's funny. I'll kill you, but I won't rob you. But there are, like, if you're playing a role play where you're going to do crafting, you can get this stuff here for free to start doing some of your own crafting.
I need to finish what I'm working on.
So
But keep watching.
the other thing I've decided to limit myself on is I've got unlimited chopping, like in the game, the base game. When you go to chop wood,